Okay, now that's either Dean or Wayne, we're not sure. The one with the holsters is Dean. And that's Leona and the dog jumping around. And that's Wayne. Roger in the foreground. There's Dean and Mickey, the dog. Dean's a big boy there already. Okay, this is at Christmas time, and there's Uncle Helidor sitting, with Aunt Adeline sitting next to him, and Grandma Jean. And Grandpa Ted, you can see his hands, that's about it. There's Roger with the ducks. And there's Roger again, and there's Dean. There's John Barseth carrying water from the house to the ducks probably. This is Christmas. Lyle. And Grandpa Ted shielding his eyes from the lights. There's Dean in the background, Grandma sitting down, Elaine, Fred, Grandma Martha, and Delia, and Dean and Lyle. No, that's Fred. Excuse me. This is Roger's birthday party.
Did Roger pick up the other?
That's Herman blowing snow on the farm after a big snowstorm. A lot of snow. More snow. Still more snow. There's Roger pulling Wayne on the sled. He's trying to turn him around so we can get a good picture. There's Roger on the right, Wayne on the sled in the center, and Dean on the left side. Dean's carrying a big stick. I don't know why. There's Herman shoveling snow off the roof after the big snowstorm. Okay, this is Christmas time. It's Roger in the background. This is Wayne in the foreground. As a New Year's Eve party, Julian Warshik dancing with Loretta May. Okay, there's Big Frank. There's Julian Warshik again. There's Big Frank and Helidor dancing together. What a crowd. Irene and Julian. There's Lyle and Dropa on the right with a girlfriend. Leona sitting down and Judy, somebody or other. Day after New Year's. Or probably New Year's Day, I don't even remember. Lyle and Dropo climbing around. There's Dropo again. I don't know what this is. This looks like some pictures taken on a trip, probably to western North Dakota and into Montana. Looks like some more pictures of mountains that we shouldn't have taken. This is Uncle Joe's farm in Ellensburg, Washington. This is more mountains in Washington. More the same. I don't know where that is. Oh, this is, I'm pretty sure this is Snoqualmie in Washington.
No, that's going to Seattle, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's Snoqualmie, though, where they were skiing. It's on the way to Seattle. Oh, that's at Luella and Ronnie
Yeah.
Colette's. And that's in Washington too, someplace. I can't remember the name of the city. That is, I don't know what skids those are. There's Teresa, Leon on the left, Luella by the door. Well, that's that double-decker highway in Seattle. Look, those old cars. They were new then. That's at Glenn's. That's Glenn on the very left. It's Leona, Teresa, and Grandpa Harry in Seattle at Teresa and Glenn's house. This is at Uncle Joe's in Ellensburg, Washington.
Those are apartments.
No, this is Uncle.
Apartments.
No, this is at Uncle Joe's.
That's Uncle Joe and Catherine.
And these kids, I don't know what their names
My
are.
dad. That's little Jojo dancing.
I don't know where this is taken.
That's across the river from Seattle. I remember taking that. Those are taken in Seattle. The reason we took those is that the houses were built up the hill.
This is on the way home already.
Yeah.
Someplace in
Already.
Washington or probably Montana already again. Picture's nice. Oh my gosh. That's back at the farm. Herman is pretty
That's on
thin.
the farm yet before we remodeled the house. That was the old porch yet.
Oh my goodness. Leona carrying a chair. I don't know why.
Well, we still have the old barn there, and we moved there in 1957. And this must be about 1959.
That's a pig barn, brooder house. And that's the other barn. This is at Babushka's. And that's Grandma, Jean. That's Babushka on the right, Delia, Wayne, Dean, Grandma Jean, and Leona. More of the same.
You got the same dress on, so you must have been carrying the chair for a party.
Probably. There's Aunt Martha. Gerszewski, that's Walter's mother. Okay, now we have Herman and Wayne and Grandma Jean. Okay, that's Roger driving the tractor. Looks like a potato cultivator on there. Is that what it is?
Yep, that's a potato cultivator. That's the old barn out in the farm yet. Eugene tore that down.
He's practicing for the run.
Yeah, it took a couple years for him, and then he was out there cultivating potatoes.
He's probably only about 5 years old. Oh boy, that's the boys swimming in the ditch. That's Wayne, Roger, and Dean. Okay. We had a big rain, probably 3 or 4 inches of rain. Wow, are they dirty. Oh my goodness. That's Wayne. His pants are so heavy they're falling off. That's our car.
1956 Oldsmobile.
Oh, Herman playing the guitar? No way.
Yeah, that's me.
Wait.
This is Dean and myself. No, Roger and myself were in a potato field.
Roger's digging them up.
There's Dean walking through. We're at, I think this field is over at Danny Gerszewski's in 1962.
What's this?
This is where we're harvesting. We're just coming back with a harvester. We just finished in the potato field.
Now it's winter.
This is
This is the farm. Little pickup.
well, that's a 1950 Chevrolet pickup there, and this must be in 1962. Winter '62. That's just before we went to California.
There's a flood already.
There's the spring flood.
Lots of water. Cars on the interstate? No, no, that's a dog. What is that? Can't tell.
Hey, that's east of our, that's just east of our house, and we had a spring flood. That's the Red River come right up to our yard. There's Leo Altendorf and there's Elmer Altendorf on the bicycle.
There's Dean, Wayne, and Roger.
There's Elmer again. There's Leo walking with the boys. Leo Altendorf helped put the potatoes in that spring. Now this is a party over at my dad's birthday party. Normally, usually right around the 23rd of July.
Nettie. This is Ann Eleanor, Audrey, and Celine standing. And this is, oh gosh, you can't tell the guys.
There's Ray Bertosky, the skinny one there.
Adam Kuyavinsky with the glasses.
Adam Kuyavinsky.
Who's that, the hat? I can't tell. Arthur, I think. Richard Kosmatka. There's Lorraine Faulkner. There's Richard Kosmatka again. And Dad. And Richard. Who's that?
That's Johnny Ostrowski shooting horses. There's my 55 Ford with the 90 Massey Harris combine on top of it, and Elmer was taking it up south at that time. Now he's back in the fall and we're trashing at the Altendorf farm. We had 4 different combines going, 3 Massey Harrises and 1 John Deere.
Taking pictures of the beautiful sunset.
Yeah, we'll try to get the sunset, but
It was a beautiful sky though, look at that.
see, we got 1 full-type 65 John Deere, and the rest is all 90 Massey Harris combines.
Getting dark on you.
Yeah. This is a big combine operation in them days. You know, you didn't see that many combines. Anyway. There's the sunset.
This is a wedding.
There's Peter Stolpman, and there's your dad, and
Elaine and Lawrence's wedding.
yeah.
Elaine, Lawrence, Ione, Vicky Kosmatka, and Lorraine Perklevich. That's Fred. He was in the wedding too.
And Skinny Lawrence.
There's the attendance. Bruce and Loretta. There's Bruce again. Dean and Lawrence in the car. It's a wedding party and the friends. Vicky and Peter and Iretta. Ione, Richie, and Diane.
That's Sonny Gerszewski.
Yeah, Richie and...
Sonny Gerszewski.
Well, that's Richie.
Here's the girls waiting to go to the bathroom.
Nobody wanted that picture taken. Here's the boys playing ball on the farm. Wayne's pitching, Roger's hitting, and Dean is a catcher. Herman and Harry Plutusky making kielbasa in the bathtub at the farm. Quite an operation there. Didn't have room in the meat tub, so we had to clean out the bathtub, wash it with Hilux and soap and rinse it out good and make the bologna. I think we made about 450 rings that time. Didn't we?
Pardon?
Didn't we make about 450 rings that time?
I made a lot of rings. Then we made ice cream after that. You know who's doing all the work with his big feet.
Harry is churning, Dean is watching, and Herman is holding her down. There's Wayne with the striped shirt. Roger shielding his eyes. There's Grandma Jean, and then Adeline, and Babushka, Monsignor Lekavy, my dad, and Helidor, and Bruce. We are celebrating Jeffrey's baptism. That's baby Jeffrey there. There's the ladies playing cards in the kitchen. Delia, Ione, and Iretta. Hilly, Bruce, my dad, from back. Monsignor Lekavy. There's Herman and Leona and Roger, Dean, and Wayne. In our new kitchen, just remodeled. Oh, P&A bowlers. That's Ray Gerszewski, I believe. Harry Kowicki. There's Herman. Grandma Martha, Sister Celestine, Grandma Jean, Grandpa Ted, Delia, Lyle, and Joe. This was taken at the Sisters of the Resurrection in Chicago after Lyle's graduation from the Coventry School, 1961. There's Lyle. Okay, this is Lyle going to examine Joe's eyes. He is officially Dr. Lyle Gerszewski now. It'll take a while. Have to go through the motions. Okay, which is better, number 1 or number 2? Now, which is better? Number 1 or number 2? There's Grandma Jean getting her eyes checked. And there's Babushka with Lyle, with Dr. Lyle. Looks like everything's okay there. Wash the hands before the next patient comes in. And there's Delia. And here's Leona getting her glasses. Wowee. There's Babushka in the background and Delia and Grandma Jean. There's Dad, Lyle, Babushka, Delia. There's Grandma Jean. I believe we just left McCormick Place after the graduation. There's a view of the lake. Family picture after the graduation. There's McCormick Place. That's the building that the exercises were held at. Big place. This is a view from Lyle's apartment in Chicago. Not much to see except more buildings. This is taken off of Lyle's balcony. That's Grandpa Ted, Brownie Wysetsky, Lyle, Dad. There's Eileen and Elaine Wysetsky. And a couple more of Lyle's buddies and some of his friends. This is in Lyle's apartment. This guy here sitting down, I believe, was from Nebraska. I don't remember his name. This is at the zoo in Chicago, Brookfield Zoo. Bears walking around. This is a family at the Brookfield Zoo. I believe this was our first trip to a zoo. We all enjoyed it. Still at the zoo. My goodness. Must have spent a long time there. A lot of pictures. There's Joe, Lyle, Grandpa, Grandma, Delia, Lyle, and Joe. This is a picture of church in Detroit. After Lyle's graduation in Chicago, we went to Detroit to visit Aunt Frances and her family. And they had just built that church. This is back at the farm, digging the well. There's Herman, Melford, Roger, Dean, Wayne, Lyle, digging in the mud. And there's the boys trying to help.
Down at the well.
Yeah, that was a muddy mess. This is playing horseshoes at Warsaw. There's Walter and the boys. Herman shooting a horseshoe. Herman, you better come here because I'm going to get mixed up here on some of these guys. Okay, there's a lady sitting around visiting. This is Grandma Jean. There's Delia. Oh my goodness. There's Aunt Eleanor. This is Chris holding Brian. There's Lyle. There's the men. Grandpa standing. Grandma, Martha, and Elaine. Oh my gosh, I don't know these women. That's Fred. Joe holding Brian, Grandma, Chris. This must have been Chris and Lyle's reception that we held at the farm, at Grandma and Grandpa's farm, or at Warsaw. There's Leona. Didn't want my picture taken. Grandpa. Roger holding Brian, babysitting. Oh, lunchtime. There's Jeff taking care of Brian in the stroller. Now there's Aunt Eleanor. I don't know, I can't tell who they are. Dean, Reginald, Kasmutka, Mom and Adeline, Aunt Eleanor, Celine. That's Wayne. There's Aunt Clara with Alfred and Onifrey. Grandpa Ted. Oh, somebody's kissing somebody. There's Grandma Jean. Can't tell. And that gray-haired lady sitting there, I think, was Auntie Mary, Mrs. Paul Regella. And Joe. Is that Monsignor? I don't know. I can't make these people out. Hilliard's sitting there with the white shirt. This is Aunt Mary, the back of Aunt Mary. There's Brian and Jeff again. Chris. There's Roger holding Jeff, and Dean on the right side, and Wayne is on the left there. You can hardly see him. There's Jeff just crawling, and he's learning to walk. He's about a year old. There's his 1-year birthday cake. Sitting on Dad's lap. The boys are enjoying their birthday party. There's Dean, Roger, and Wayne.
Don't watch your voice. Keep it up all the time.
Okay, wow, they're having a lot of fun. Good frosting. There he's walking.
That's Jeff.
In his new pajamas. Jeffrey in his new pajamas and his curly hair. There's the boys clowning around. Dean, Wayne, and Roger. Jeffrey walking. There's going to be Jeffrey's hairdo. Must have been Saturday night baths. Look at the girls. Uh-oh.
There's Dean. He run away.
There's Jeff getting his first haircut. Oh my goodness. Roger looking on, Wayne and Dean holding him so he doesn't fall off the chair. He's not making too big of a fuss, but Mama in the background was making a fuss. Beautiful curls.
It's pretty hard to cut them curls off. He's moving all the time. Well, that big hand on his head, then he didn't move.
I got a boxing match going on. Now what do we have here?
Oh, they got into the paint, I think.
That's right, he got into a can of paint. Poor Jeffrey, it's all paint. I think that was when I was painting the house.
Yeah, you had, we left a can of paint standing on the end of the sidewalk. This is Dad's birthday party. There is Lush, Plutotsky, that was one of them, and there's Mom.
It's hard to say. Oh, that's a deer hunt.
This is Leo Altendorf, and we just come back from deer hunting. We were hunting up at Mohall, and Elmer and Leo happened to come by, and they were helping us with the deer. And there's my 1979 Oldsmobile. This is before we remodeled the house. We got that big porch around. And there's Mel Teal. Ross Landusky might be around here somewhere too, because Mel was driving with Ross. There's Johnny Kosmatka and his family.
And there's the boys churning
Oh.
ice cream.
I will make them ice cream every time we come around.
Now Roger's churning. Johnny's holding Jeff. Dean is looking on.
Oh, Roger's turning the crank.
There's Carol. Whoops, she wants to get out of the picture. As Wayne is adding more salt. Or ice, or maybe both. Jeff wants to take a turn. There's one of Johnny's girls. Another one. Oh, still more ice.
Johnny and his family used to come around about once a year. And we all get together and play cards and make ice cream. And there's 79 Oldsmobile.
Boys are washing the car. Wow. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, Roger, and Dean.
Uh-oh. First day of school. Roger and Dean came home from school.
Mom,
Little Jeffrey with his baseball cap.
what are you talking about?
And there's Wayne in the background. And the dog meets him. Everybody's meeting them.
But Mom, I need you.
Jeff's carrying the lunch kitten. I don't know what happened there. He's not real happy. The dog probably jumped on him. Oh, there's Dean and Wayne clowning around. Roger,
Jeffrey's about 1 year old.
a year and a half
And he's
on
born
there.
in what year?
About a year and a half. There's Roger's birthday party. There's Diane,
Goodnight, girl.
Margie Goditis,
Margie.
and Dean, and Marvin Kosmatka, and Georgie Kasprick. And there's Wayne. Jeff in the high chair. He's smiling. Looks like they're having fun. Must have had spaghetti.
Well, looks like they ate spaghetti. Now we're on the way. This is a bridge in South Dakota.
We're on our way to California.
Okay, California, Seattle.
No, I think we're going to California.
Well, California, yeah. $1963, January of 1963. There's a train loaded with cars. Train load of cars. There's someplace in New Mexico. We were on the way to Olao, was that?
I was at Georgia Air Force Base.
Georgia Air Force Base, yeah. Where's that at, Las Vegas?
I don't know. This must be Hoover Dam.
Yeah, that's the Hoover Dam.
That's what it is.
That was the
January 63.
January 63, yeah. That's what it is.
Lake Mead. It's a big trip for us then.
We had free lodging at the, in Las Vegas at, we won that Encyclopedia Award deal. Yeah, we did.
What is that? Oh, this is the races at Santa Anita. Horse races at Santa Anita.
Alright,
Trying to figure out what this is now. This is the apartment where Cyril Stoltman was living. Went to visit him.
that's on Washington 79.
I don't know where this is.
There's some housing project that were in California. And this,
Could this be the Salton Sea? No, this is San Juan Capistrano.
yeah,
Feeding the pigeons.
that was Lyle there.
Yeah, Lyle was with us.
Now this is that Capistrano.
That's where it is.
You gotta say it loud there.
It's pretty grounds. A lot of flowers, a lot of trees.
No, isn't that,
This is Uncle Ignatz in San Diego. Ignatz Grabinsky.
that's who it is. That was Rosie and Ignat, and that's Lyle and you and Ignat.
And this is the back at Georgia Air Force Base.
Here's Lyle's airplane, the one he flew. Might make it sound great.
I think he's in the cockpit, isn't he? It's kind of hard to see. There he is. There's Uncle Hillary. There he is again. And Jeffrey. And Wayne standing by. There's Aunt Sarah. Aunt Sarah and Leona. There's Wayne, Leona, Uncle Hillary, and Aunt Sarah, and there's Jeff. It's taken in front of Aunt Sarah and Uncle Hillary's house. In Lakewood, California. Uncle Hillary's in pretty good shape in those days.
What year did he die?
Oh, I don't know. Aunt Sarah died in 1989, same year as Dad. She died in August. And there's Wayne Regala. Oh, there's Herman and Uncle Hillary clowning around. He must have worn a necktie every day, huh?
No, this is one visit we were there. That Sunday afternoon. There's Uncle Hillary's backyard.
Showing us how slim he is.
That's,
Joe Stoltman?
no, that's not Cyril, that's his brother.
Joe. Joe.
Joe Stoltman, yeah. Joe and I worked at Stop a Chemical Company in California.
I would guess this is Disneyland. That's what it is. Disneyland in Anaheim, I think.
Yeah. So I'll take a picture of the houses being built alongside the mountain. They said one day they're going to go down into the ocean.
And a lot of them did later after a big rain. This is just the freeway in LA.
Santa Ana. This is where we're going to the racetrack, I think.
That's all the freeway.
That's Evelyn Marshall, isn't it?
Looks like their house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is driving in California somewhere.
I would say
All of a sudden we're in a snowstorm. Or where? I don't.
could be the desert.
I think it's a desert storm.
That still must be. This must be our trip from California up to Seattle. That's what I would guess. We went on that.
Yeah, that'd be Highway 101.
We went on that coastal highway, whatever number that was.
1963 when we were going back, and we went to Uncle Joe's then.
First we went to Seattle,
Yeah, here we are in Ellensburg.
Washington. Oh, this is the Redlands.
Oh yeah.
Trees of mystery. Those big redland trees, and then they had that big Paul Bunyan there. The kids really liked that. They had a good time. Wayne and Jeffrey.
Now we
More
went-
mountains.
This might be on the way home then, eh?
This is
Then
it.
up
This
to-
is-
oh, this is
This is at Glenn's.
Yeah.
There's Wayne and Terry and Jeffrey. And there's Sherry at the top of the steps. There's Teresa's car. There's Teresa holding Sherry. She's waving. There we're at Uncle Joe's in Ellensburg, Washington, on his ranch.
There's Catherine and Leona. And Uncle Joe again. There's Leona, Catherine, and Uncle Joe. And then all of a sudden we got a New Year's Eve party at our house.
Are you sure? Nope, that's at the Legion Hall. That's
Oh, this is,
that Leo Ostrowski's 25th wedding anniversary.
that's what it is, yeah.
Dorothy, Beatrice,
There's
Ewald
Ewald
and
Vadova,
Lucille on that one.
little Frankie. Leo Schuster is there. That's Nettie dancing. There's Walter Stolpman.
Eva
And
Washik, George Washik's wife. And there's Dad, gonna dance with her.
that's Edwin Kosmatka.
That's
And
Dorothy. There's Nettie,
That's Margie, Mrs. Leo
Mr. and Mrs. Leo
Ostrowski.
And there's Lush.
Luce was best man when they got married, so this is their 25th wedding anniversary.
That was a nice party they had at the Legion.
Very nice party. Leo, he wasn't very much for eating. And later on, you're going to see he only had a pickle on his plate. See the pickle there?
There's the pickle. That's all he had, and that's all. I don't even know if he ate that.
I doubt it.
Pickle and coffee.
That's Big Frank, Ebertowski.
And Leo, me. That's Leo.
And
Lucille and Ewald.
There's Ewald Badova.
That was a big party. Irene Ebertowski.
And Lucille there, the lefty.
Edwin.
Leona. And there's
Walter Stoltman. Oh,
there's
that's
Fat Frank
Fat
Ebertowski.
Frank and Edwin and A.B. Knaus.
A.B. Knaus.
There's Victor,
Victor Stoltman.
Dorothy Stoltman, and
Dorothy and Walter Stoltman.
there's Eva dancing there. And who's the other gal?
I don't know.
Ray and Ernestine.
There's Willie Kosmachka we're making kielbasa saws in our basement out in the farm. Here I'm doing the cutting the casings, and there's Tommy Altendorf. He's taking a little nap, and there's Annie, and here's the bologna. And I'm doing the tying, and Leona is going to give me some refreshments. She tried to keep me going anyway, but she handles the refreshments before I get any.
And the reason Tommy Altendorf was there is because we had his machine.
Stuffer.
Yeah, we had his stuffer. It was a bigger one than we had, so it didn't take as long. There's Willie with his hat. I think it's a paper bag. We had a lot of fun.
Leona's doing the cranking. And after that,
Oh my goodness, we already have little Brian and Jeff's 3rd birthday. There's Jeff, Wayne, Roger. Oh, Jeff, Dean, Roger, Wayne, Holden, Brian. Pretty good cake, pretty good frosting.
no, we had the house remodeled by then.
Yep. That was done when Jeff was a baby.
Yep.
Oh, they're giving Brian a taste.
All the 5 guys are sampling. Here's at Edwin Kosmachka's. This is taken at Edwin's farm. I went there with the boat in 1979.
This is the flood of
A
79.
big flood. That's me walking around. I don't know where I'm at. We're at the flood area there.
That's Edwin's yard. There's Betty.
There's Betty.
We just went to visit them because they were stuck on that little island.
Yep. There's
All the boys,
Marvin,
Marvin,
and there's
Roger.
the boat. There's Edwin.
That's Carol, Sonny's wife.
Yeah, that was quite a flood in 1979. I had Kenny's boat, and I run that all the way through by the river.
Lots of water. That was the year the water came right to our house.
Yeah, This is when I'm traveling, probably I think this is by Archer Grabansky's. And then we come back and this is by Marcel, no?
All right, that's end.